Welcome to the Yooper Gardener channel. My name is Megan. We're just hanging out with the chickens. I figured we have a few new viewers, so I would talk a little bit about myself. Welcome to the Yooper Gardener channel. My name is Megan. Today I figured I'd talk a little bit about myself, kind of the Ask Me Anything video. I never ended up getting uploaded. So here's a few things I'd like you to know about me. I grew up here on this property in the Upper Peninsula of Michigan. Most likely hear us referred to as Yoopers. We are in the Upper Peninsula, the UP, Yoopers. We spell it Y-O-O-P-E-R-S. We are in the Yooper land, and, well, I'm not really a gardener. However, that's where I try to do a lot of my soul-searching, thinking, self-improvement, only I can do up here in my brain. It's soothing. It really helps ease my anxieties. So, since I'm a Yooper and I garden, here we are. But that's not all we talk about here on this channel. We talk about medical struggles. We talk about animals. We talk about gardens. We talk about plays. We talk about really anything that pops up in my head. This channel, in a lot of ways, is for me to come out of my shell and to figure out the rest of who I am. I've always felt like I didn't know who I was, but that's not exactly true. I know who I am not. I know what I think I would enjoy. And in a lot of ways and a lot of times I've been scared to try those things because I didn't want to look like a fool. If I plan on looking like a fool and know I'm going to be that way and I'm okay with it before that happens, we're all good. But if I think, I'm doing a good job, I don't realize I look like a fool, and then I hear people make fun of me or something like that, I just can't. So I didn't. And, well, when you have children, you realize you have to do the things you're afraid of to show your children it's okay to do those things so they won't be afraid to do them. Hey, guess what? Life is hard. Raising children and being a parent is hard. Just being a human being is hard. Here, we try to take it easy, understand people for who they are, and understand everybody has different lived experiences. So we may not understand why somebody does something, but there's usually a reason. As much as we want to understand them, we aren't always going to. So I just try to do my best. Take people how they are. Be polite. You don't always have to be respectful. They're not being respectful either, but I think politeness is nice. Until you don't have to be. I like to stand up for people who can't stand up for themselves, because I was one of those people. Sometimes, still am. I don't want any hate or malice on this channel. Place to vent our frustration, sure. I get frustrated by and don't understand and temporarily get pissy, but then I sit and think about why people do what they do and realize I have no clue why they do that. And as much as it sucks, I'm never going to know. And it doesn't matter because now I just have to deal and go forward. And I've dealt with a lot of that. And it sucks. So, anyways, that was a bit of a rant. I don't know how much of that I will keep. But anyways, welcome to the channel if you're new. Again, my name is Megan. I grew up here on this property. We call it Whispering Pines Farm. We currently live here in the trailer house. The old house where I grew up needs to be torn down still. And a lot of work needs to be done to the farm here. And so I'm trying to do a little bit of that. I don't think I can do everything that we have, in our imaginations. It's peaceful out here. I graduated from here and then went into the military. A few years later, I got married, got pregnant, and had a baby. Then got out of the military, got divorced. 5 years after the first child, I had a second one. Got really sick during that pregnancy, moved closer to home, and then got really sick a few years later again. I was unable to continue working. Finished the rest of the move here to home. And I've been, here in the area in various places ever since. After I moved up here, 5 years after I had my second child, I had my youngest who just turned 9. So, I've been around for a minute, and how I have 3 children, almost all in double digits, I will never know. Time flies. I haven't been as sick as I was back then. I've gone certainly through spurts of being pretty ill and having new diagnoses. I not only have narcolepsy, fibromyalgia, and degenerative disc disease, in addition to my anxiety. I also have probable hypermobility issues, as well as possible ADHD or similar issues within my brain. So I've got a lot of things that I'm trying to diagnose and treat and things like that. So my life is at least medically less difficult. But here coming up in this next week, because I've been pushing myself to do things that I am afraid of, I am in a play that will be opening on Friday. It is Clue on Stage. If you've been following along, you should see some of those posts about the play. And if you enjoy community theater and want to support me in the play, but are unable or not in the area to go see the show, please consider supporting your local community theaters if you're not already. Thank you for watching. I hope this little snippet of the background of Megan, the Yooper Gardener's life, has given you some insight into who I am. Because I realize I don't talk about that much. I always mean to, and then I get sidetracked with all the other stuff that's going on in my life. So I want to thank you again for watching. I hope you all have a wonderful day.